Alright, so I'm back. I guess I'm doing a second stream because I'm not really like I didn't want to finish, so I didn't want to finish the stream. So I guess I'm doing a second stream. I mean, I know it's stupid, but and okay, there we go. Alright, well that was stupid. I'm sorry everyone. The first stream got interrupted, so we were watching the second stream. I don't know where it cut off. I was trying not to do anything. I think we're pretty good because I was walking around, trying to get to Brother Pawan. Let me just look at it. Let me just see how far we got in there. If there's anything that I need to like look at specifically. Oh, I can't actually watch it. I can't actually watch it because it's not. Right now it hasn't been uploaded yet. Right. That is indeed correct. Wait, no. Thank you. Yeah, sorry. I don't know what happened. Let me just see. I kind of want to see where the stream left off. Upload it? I don't know. Upload it. It looks like it's fine. Upload it. So I don't know how much you guys missed. I wanna rename that real quick. Anyway. Sorry, we're gonna start back up in just a second here. And we're gonna continue. And I guess I'm making this 2 parts. That's fine. I don't care. I don't care. Alright, anyways. I'm so mad. I hate it. Because it's like, why does this need to happen when I'm streaming? Like, happen some other time. Can I watch it, please? Can I watch my stream? Okay. Alright. I just wanted to look at something here. Let's get... Okay. Please get out of the way. Alright, sorry. So, I don't know. The few viewers we had are now gone, which, we have Emily here, which is good enough, but more than good enough, but it kind of sucks because it's like, I sit here and I'm like, what the fuck? So, I don't know why, but they also said that I'm getting new equipment. I don't know, maybe it's just because my equipment is like getting old or something. I saw that they're sending me something. As I was looking through here, I saw this, so. Yeah, I'm back. I don't know what that was. We're gonna get, as I was looking through this, I guess we're getting new equipment. Just so you know. So within the next week, we're supposed to get something. So we're getting, I'm guessing a new modem. I don't know, new modem, new router. I don't know, something like that. So that's okay. That is a-okay. Alright, anyways. Let's continue, guys. So here we are. We're gonna do, it's kind of weird. So you take these quests, right? And that was one thing that I wanted to say earlier. It's like, it's kind of weird because they're like, oh, you're gonna make a great monk. It's like, well, I take it as a secondary profession. Like, I'm not a main monk, right? You're quite fortunate that Headmaster Amara has agreed to train you. She's quite the most accomplished. I hate that because it's like repetitive. They use it in both sentences. Quite the most accomplished of our headmasters, and really should have been promoted by now. Are you ready for your next lesson? So we kind of hear a little bit. There's like this animosity a little bit going on with Headmaster Amara and Master Togo. Master Togo being the leader of the monastery, right? But it seems that Headmaster Amara has been a part of the like, the leading group of people for a long time, and I think she's like kind of she wants to become the master of the monastery or whatever. It's interesting because she never does become the master of the as far as I know, because we actually do know who the next master will be, following Master Togo. Headmaster Amara has foreseen that a sickness will come to Cantha soon, a plague that will turn even the meek into raging monsters that kill anything they see. Headmaster Amara is never wrong. We must gather 2 ingredients, nong berries and tai ling buds, so we can attempt to create an antidote. All right. So we actually get resurrect, which is not the best, but that's better than. Alright, yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, I guess, I don't know. I'm streaming for like another couple hours, maybe? And we'll see. We'll see how far we get. We'll see how much I feel like. Alright, so we have to create. So it's really cool also. So Amara is very powerful. We hear that she can. She, she somehow knows that there's going to be a sickness that's coming to Cantha. How does she know that, though? That's kind of weird, right? Like, how does she predict that? Because it does come true. She is not wrong. She's right. There will be a sickness, but it's not any regular sickness that comes. It's not a regular plague. It's different. So we have these nong berries. I think they reuse that icon for something else. I shouldn't be losing any frames, so right now I'm not losing any frames, knock on wood, but if I get to that point again, I'm gonna lose my shit. Oops, I went the wrong way. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, over there. Whoops. Sorry, I was not paying attention. I was not paying attention to where I was going. Alright, we gotta make this tiger strong. I think I'm gonna switch the tiger to the crane, because we're not gonna get the crab for a long time, and then we'll do the crab. I think that's what we'll do. We'll finish it off with having the crab. But that's the thing, like, the crab won't be until like halfway through the campaign. So we're gonna do the crane. The crane is gonna be coming on this side. Is it on this side? It is on this side. Yeah, towards over here, towards the end. There's gonna become an area where we can get a crane. And we have a vine here. Why these particular ingredients? I have no idea. Kind of weird. Seijun. Okay. I'm losing frames again. Are you fucking kidding me right now? What is happening? Why is this game in particular? Is there something going on that I don't know about? There isn't that many options anyways. I'm losing frames again. I cannot believe this. This is driving me crazy. This is like a repeat of like 2 years ago when I was having all those issues. Like a flashback. Oh, they're actually dropping money for once. Jesus. Oh my god. So nice. Piling buds. And last time I was able to blame it on... Steam. What was it, last week or something? We had issues. And I was able to be like, oh yeah, it's Steam. But this time around, not really something I can blame. I mean, I didn't lose a lot of frames. Knock on wood. I mean, I knocked on wood and it didn't do anything. So, but we've only been live for like 10 minutes now for the second stream, so I don't know. But yeah, so beside Guild Wars 1, we're going to be doing, like I said, I've been trying to think of a cool challenge run that's repeatable. So I want to do a roguelike. I was working on that today because I was trying to get a secondary account to a specific location in Guild Wars 2. So I was working on that today. so that I can do, but I still got to do some extra stuff to set that up. And then we're gonna do a little roguelike challenge for Guild Wars 2 that I'm gonna be timing. I actually had to take time to look for a timer as well. I will tell you guys, it's not easy to find a timer that's simply just a timer that you can put on screen. It's so hard to find that. I'm like, what the heck? So I actually through a speedrunning community actually found one that's exactly what I'm looking for, which is perfect. So I have the timer and I have almost a setup. Like I'm almost there where I need to be with my character in Guild Wars 2 so that I can start that. So that's going to be happening as well, just so you guys know. I know I did not make it easy for you, but you did well nonetheless. That wasn't very hard. Like, we literally had to go pick a flower here. There's no enemies. And then there, and we had, like, what, 3 enemies to fight or something? Like, what's that? Master Togo requests that you meet him in Lina Courtyard, which is located just off of the main monastery proper. Despite the fact that he's a ritualist, he's in charge here, and you would do well to heed him, I suppose. It is a long way back to the monastery, but you should be able to travel there easily enough using your... Kind of strange that that's how they would put that. Like, I get it's a monastery, and I guess like monks run monasteries, right? That's like, I guess that's the usual way of things. So it stands to reason that the headmaster of all the monks would be the one in charge. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I don't know. It's gonna be something where I want to see if other people will try it as well. I don't know, and that's kind of, I would like to have something where I can involve the community with as well, right? Like something where I'm like, oh, try to beat my time, or try to make it, whatever, right? It's like any speed run of something, right? You can can you beat the time? I don't know. So for people that want to do it. Does she say something different now that we're among? Excellent, another budding monk in our midst. I am Headmaster Amara, and I will oversee your studies in the ways of light. Being a monk isn't all about healing. I fear with these as a sister Ty and brother. Yeah. It truly exists. Okay, so she changes. So they change their dialogue based on which profession you are part of, right? So if I talk to him, he'll be like, "Oh, another ranger, blah blah blah. Greetings, young ranger of the Luxon. It's surprising me that Luxon would take a position here, doesn't it? I do long to travel, but Master Togo needs me here. Speaking of which, I'll be in charge of your training. It's gonna be harsh. So, yeah, trying to just kind of get back into streaming and making content and coming up with like some long-term goals of stuff that I would like to do. Which is always good. I did work on the script as well today. I did write some stuff down. I did find out 2 animal facts. I'm trying to figure out some more did you know stuff. I have 2, but I don't know if I'm super excited about them. I'm kind of picky when it comes to those. I want something that's like actually interesting, Gotta write something down. Right, Master Togo. Headmaster Amara has told me great things about you, Petmaster Raleigh. You have begun... These guys are so annoying that they're like running around. You have begun to learn the way of the monk, but to reach your full potential, you must choose a second path. Okay, I've already done that. So we're going to choose our secondary profession. So yeah, actually what you can do... excuse me. What you actually can do is you can go through and you can actually do all of the other quests for all the other professions. And then when you go through, when you say, I know what I would like to... Once you hit this, choose your secondary profession, it will actually ask you, if you've done multiple of these, it will actually ask you which one you want to pick, because you have done multiple of these quests, so that you can decide, right? So it's kind of cool. They give you like the opportunity to do a couple of quests in that secondary profession to find out if that's what you really want to do. It would be really cool if they had that for like your main profession, where you go through and you're kind of just like this character that doesn't have any equipment or something, and you kind of like go around and do like a couple quests with, or like maybe like just street clothes on or something, you know, and you just like regular like, you know, and you walk around and you do, and you can pick from those headmasters and pick your main profession first. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, we're gonna do monk, and I don't want to take any of these, so they kind of reteach you. Okay, a fitting choice, young one. Congratulations, you now have the choice of returning to your headmaster to earn your insignia for your primary profession, or you can take a further quest from me. Although it is your choice, I recommend that you speak with your headmaster first and return to me once you have earned your insignia. So I could continue this and say, okay, let's continue the main quest, but we're actually not gonna do that. We're gonna go back, and we're gonna get our insignia. We're gonna get our ranger. Oh, thank you. Ranger insignia, which is super good. It's not actually a physical item that you get. It's not something where like, oh cool, does it do anything? It does not, but that's okay. So we can talk to him. You are ready to earn your ranger insignia? Alright then. This advanced training is designed to teach you the nuances of the ranger's art. Oh, that was weird. My eyes were playing tricks on me. Controlling nature using advanced bow attacks and hindering your enemies with conditions. Rangers commune with nature, summoning spirits that alter the environment for both friend and foe. They can also lay deadly traps and, of course, damage enemies with many powerful ranged attacks. Alright, so we now have to go through and do a series of little things. Right, so we get these advanced techniques, these things that we gotta learn, and we go through. But the cool thing about this is, and in Prophecies in the original game, you had to go through and you had to go find these little quests in the early areas of the game. Even actually later on you get them as well. But you have to find these quests throughout the game that give you skills. And that will still, I think that will still happen in this game. But here they do it like you have an instructor and they're going to give you a buttload of like different things, I think. So within the monastery we're safe, but in order to survive outside these walls, you must learn to defend yourself. In this training exercise, you will be attacked by two of our instructors, Wenga and Jinzo. Both of which are, so the Wenga is is one of the so remember how we went and we met Zujun? We met Zujun and then we met Zhou, right? So the first of all the professions that you get, the first trainer is found in Sangwa Vale and the second one is found in Kinya province. So the first one, and the second ones, you, like I said, later on will be able to join your party too. They will later on, all of these secondary ones will become part of your party. The initial ones will not, as far as I know. So Wenga is actually the first one that you meet as a warrior in Sangwa Vale, as far as I remember. And then Jinzo is the assassin one. He's actually like down here or something. So you actually get two trainers from two different professions, but they're actually helping you. I will provide you with defensive skills. Use them to survive their attacks for 2 full minutes. By accepting, you will abandon other advanced quests. So we can only do one advanced quest at a time. We will do some shielding. Yeah, let's do that. Throw dirt. Become blinded for 3 seconds. I don't want that. Alright. So, yep. Let's go to the dojo and let's finish this. So I have to survive for 3 seconds. We have these guys here. Alright, so let's do it. Dance training. Okay, we're gonna begin, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna keep healing myself. Best thing right here is the ungined. We can do reversal of fortune as well. Oh my god, my pet is about to die. So sad. But he's taking, yeah, he's taking the, oh, I got interrupted. Oh no, stop it. Let's revive him. And then heal myself. This is actually really good for me, using this, because this will heal a lot. Don't die. Stay alive. Running around is a good technique too. Oh no. Alright, perfect. Look at this. I can keep my pet healed and he will take... Look at him. Go. Just a little longer. Boom. Oh god, they're taking a bunch of health out of him. That's okay, we can heal him. This is great. Oh. And we made it. You've done well. Return to master. I don't know how to pronounce it. Okay. Do I just walk through here? So we're actually back in the original area that we were in. Right here is where we started. We spawned right here, and we had the choice to go up there or come down here. And we went up into the thing. All right, so we have done the first one. Cool, and it gives us experience points and gold, and we can keep those spells, those the traps and stuff, the throw dirt and stuff. We get to keep that, right? So this is teaching us different skills and giving us experience and giving us money, and it kind of shows you how to like do different things in the game. So I'm gonna take a short break. I have to use the restroom, so I'll be right back, guys. Okay, so all right, let's continue. So we have condition removal is next. All right, Many foes will attempt to defeat you by placing various conditions upon you. Some conditions, I love how conditions is capitalized, such as poison, burning, and bleeding cause you to lose health quickly. Others slow your movement, blind you, or leave you dazed so your spells fail more easily, or your attacks inflict less damage. During this exercise, Wang Ga, again the warrior guy, and earlier his name was not in green, so it's kind of weird, will place numerous conditions upon you, and you will be required to remove them in order to survive. By accepting this quest, you will abandon other advanced... Yeah, we already know. So, we're just going to take that, we're going to remove one condition: poison, disease, blindness, daze, bleeding, crippled, burning, weakness, cracked armor, or deep wound from target ally. It's really cool when you look at the conditions, and that's all they give me, because there's no condition removal that rangers actually have, which is kind of... I wonder... See, my question is, I wonder if there's a combination, because as you go through these different... These are all the same. Doesn't matter which character you play, you get the same kind of advanced quests that you have to do, like, to learn about the game. And I wonder if there's a combination, like if I choose like a warrior and a ranger, for example. Like, do they have a condition removal thing on warriors? And if not, what is this? Am I gonna get any skills, or am I just screwed out of it? Like, am I just screwed to go in there, and am I gonna die because I've made like a weird combination? You know, that's always something I think about. Maybe we don't get the same thing. Maybe there are different quests that you get depending on what the combination is. Like, you only get condition removal if you have monk either as your primary or secondary or something. I don't know how that works, but yeah. But when you look at these conditions, it's really cool, right? So when we look at Guild Wars 1 to Guild Wars 2, so we have poison. Poison is the same thing, right? It does damage over a period of time. But then we also, like, poison is a little bit different in Guild Wars 2 because it reduces the healing that we receive by 10% or whatever. Then you have disease. Disease is really cool, and I've talked about this before, where I really wish that poison in Guild Wars 2 acted maybe in a way how disease does in Guild Wars 1. So disease in Guild Wars 1 is actually like, if depending on which species you are, so if you're like human, or depending on which species has disease on them, not you are, because you can only be human, and you can mostly have only humans in your party. Later on you do get a centaur, you get like a dwarf, you get like different species on you. But the thing is, when you inflict disease on a specific species, it will spread among that species. So if you're fighting a group of humans and you inflict them with disease, it will spread amongst all the humans in the group. Okay. So hey Jacob, welcome. So it's really cool the way that disease works, and I really wish that like poison would kind of work like that in Guild Wars 2, where like poison spreads. Like, I wish poison spread around as like the only, like, the thing is that there is this weird thing where, yes, you can always inflict conditions, usually in like an AoE, right? Like, usually you can inflict it among multiple, but there is no actual, if you look at specific conditions, there is no actual AoE condition. And it would be really cool to have one, like disease, that spreads amongst, like, enemies. And it doesn't have to be the same species. It could just be, like, you know, if a target has, like, 2 stacks of poison or something, then, like, another target gets, like, 1 stack of it or something. So the higher the stacks are, the more you, like, spread it out to other enemies or something. Because then, like, if you have 3 stacks on an enemy, then it spreads, like, 2 to another one, and then that has 2, and then that spreads 1 to another one, or something like that. I don't know. That would be really cool. And then we have blindness, which blindness in Guild Wars 1 is different because blindness has a it has a duration, and throughout that whole duration you have a 50% to not hit, to miss with your attacks. So in Guild Wars 2, you have it like you miss one attack and blindness goes, right? It's like the next attack you miss or whatever. In Guild Wars 1, it's actually like you have a duration and you can like have it for a long time on you and like miss with 50% of your attacks. It's kind of crazy. Dazed is interesting because I think it's pretty similar in the way that it works. Dazed is just, it makes it easy for you to get interrupted. Like if you get attacked or something while you're dazed, your attacks get interrupted. You know, where in Guild Wars 2 it's like it's an automatic like interruption. But you can still do stuff or whatever. I don't know really how Daze works in Guild Wars 2. Bleeding, I think bleeding is the same thing, isn't it? Like it just takes chunks of health off of you. Crippled, same thing, you kind of walk slower. Burning, also same thing, you just like burn, you lose health at a certain like speed or whatever. Weakness, I guess weakness works the same way. Cracked armor is interesting because cracked armor is now what vulnerability is. Cracked armor works a little bit different. I think it has like a set amount that you lose in your armor or something. And then deep wound is really cool because deep wound can only function when you bleed or something. Or no, can it? No, it doesn't have to. It does on some abilities have it, but deep wound is, it takes like I think it's like 10 or 15 or 20% of your health or something, and it blocks it out in that duration. You can't actually like heal it back. So it's kind of a, so the conditions are, I like how the conditions are very different to how they are in Guild Wars 2. Alright, so we actually have to remove the conditions here. Professor Guy is another. Kill him! Yeah, so he like cripples me. He doesn't do any other conditions. It's kind of weird. Like, I'm supposed to just survive, I guess. But this has nothing to do with the conditions he's inflicting on me. Deep wound. There's deep wound. Maybe he does do different? Oh, he does do different things. While suffering from this condition, you deal less damage with attacks and all of your attributes are reduced by 1. Oh. Interesting. Heal that condition. Weakness back. He doesn't inflict anything that's actually like serious. I mean, alright, we did it. That was an excellent performance. Return to instructor. Yeah, so Professor Guy is another one of those instructors that I was talking about. Congratulations! You have mastered the art of condition removal. You will find the skill especially useful against enemies who rely on conditions, such as warriors, elementalists, necromancers, rangers, and assassins. Alright, so we level up. Yay! Let's take that out. Okay. Alright. So what else? Skill chaining. I encourage you to take the skill chaining course. Combining skills for maximum overall effect is one of the most effective tactics for achieving victory in battle, and this course demonstrates the concept beautifully. It is a difficult but important lesson. Are you ready? By accepting this, for whenever you use a skill that targets an ally, all adjacent to that target are struck for 5 fire damage and lose 1 energy. Interesting. Kindle arrow, deal additional, okay, sure, and then dual shot. Interesting. Oh, draw conditions. All negative conditions are transferred from target other ally to yourself. For each condition where you gain 6 health. Nice. Oh, there's Sujun and Panaku. He's the assassin. He's the other assassin guy. Now is not the time to talk. Please concentrate on your studies. Welcome. Skill chaining. Alright, let's do it. It targets an ally. Let's target him. To actually win, which is kind of shitty. They're not attacking my tiger. Attack my tiger, please. Yeah, I actually have to defeat him. Oh god, he's healing himself. Can I defeat the assassin first? Wonder if he has. Oh, he can heal himself. Shadow Refuge. Oh boy, this is gonna be a tough fight. Keep it up or I'll make you sorry. Jesus. I can't defeat him. Like, this is awful. I can't defeat him. This is bad. So if I do this, does this do damage? It does not, because I don't actually target him. Let's see, so if I do... I guess I gotta do reversal of fortune. No, attack. Attack him. Why are you switching your target? I think just like regular attack is probably the best I can do if I just speed that up. And then if I do this every so often. Oh, was that it? Okay, so I had to get him to halfway. Jesus, okay. So oh my god, he's healing himself. Assassins are crazy in Guild Wars 1. It's one of my favorite professions because they're like, I mean, it's really cool, like stuff that you can do with them. No. No. Oh my god! And then he uses, like, he completely heals himself all the way back up. Stop healing yourself! Oh my god, this is so bad, guys. I can't do enough damage to get him down. Like, this does 5 fire damage. That's not enough. Did I resign? Okay, let's try that again. Let's try. Okay. See, so these are pretty tough. This is getting pretty tough now. Let's see if we can get like another something to help. How many skill points do I have? I have 3 skill points. I think I want to get this. Ooh, maybe poison? Okay, let's look at this, guys. So I'm gonna. So we have this. Disrupting, poisonous, scavengers. These are all 5. Okay, let's try this, because if I poison him for 11 seconds and then do this, and then I gain 8 energy from that. I don't know, something along those lines. Alright, let's try that again. Let's try it again. Because those monk skills were not doing it for me. Okay, haha, got this one. And maybe I can interrupt them. Ah, I interrupted him. Nice. Yeah, and that's it. Nice. Look at that, guys. We're already getting stronger. So that was so much easier. Now is not the time. Okay. You fight well for a novice. This challenge proved your merit, but you will face more difficult ones when you leave the confines of the monastery. Go back to the instructor. All right, cool. So we're getting stronger now. So we actually have some poison on here, some interrupt, some regaining some energy. We're learning. We're like a learning. Yes. You're progressing quite well. You have now completed the skill chaining course. It is perhaps the most important class. So we actually can chain it, right? We do these to make our pet attack faster, and then we chain the poison with this. So this is like a little chain that we have going on, and then we can interrupt and we have stuff going on now. All right. Defense against hexes. One of the most important things you can learn in this dojo is how to defend yourself against the power of hexes. Many foes use hexes to limit your abilities, drain your health and energy, and so on. The strongest of us learn to successfully combat these techniques. Are you ready to enter my dojo and learn the art of hex defense? Alright, so we have remove hex. Target ally, and that's all they give me. Let's see if I can do it without. Do I have to defeat both of these guys? Are you ready to learn? Alright, let's do it. I wonder if I can just defeat her. Do I have to wait for 2 minutes, or do I have to... Can I just defeat her? Oh, that's it. That's all we needed. Nice. We are really strong now. Alright, we did it. So these are another couple. Sue and Lo Sha, both of which will be joining our party for sure at some point. Oh, my eye. Something got in my eye. Alright, well done. You have completed your training in defense against hexes. It is an important area to study, especially when facing necromancers and mesmers. Yeah, so hexes are different to conditions, and that was something that, like, early on in Guild Wars, like when I played Guild Wars 1, I didn't really understand the difference. I was just like, oh, they're negative things. But it's like, well, conditions are, so the difference is that conditions are the set conditions that we already saw, right? It's like burning, poison, daze, da 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 da. Hexes, on the other hand, are specific spells that do something very specific, and they have a negative effect on you, right? So it's just like you can have, like, she was using, for example, one of the spells she was using was Life Siphon, which means that if she's using Life Siphon on you, it puts a hex on you, which is the Life Siphon hex, and you will see it up at the top left, and it actually siphons your health. But there's certain ones that will do other things, right? They will maybe take your energy away, or they will maybe make you like slower to attack or something like that, you know. And they have like these, and they have just a variety of different hexes, because every spell is its own hex. Like every hex is its own hex. There's not like categories of hexes. So, all right. Disruption. Your next lesson is the art of disruption. That is the art of interrupting your foe's spellcasting. So we do have a nice interruption spell here. If you can prevent your foe from casting powerful spells on you and your allies, you have a much greater chance of victory in battle. Are you ready to enter the dojo and complete the course in disruption? We are. Right, so we actually get disrupting shot, but we don't need that because we have a disrupting attack. Alright, so we have here's Talon, guys. We heard about Talon Silverwing. Right there. Alright, human, it is time to train your disruption. Ranzu is the elementalist. He's the first guy for the elementalist that you need. But we don't really, I think we're just gonna beat him up. I think that's what we're gonna do. If we see him cast Meteor, oh, never mind, too late already. It's just really strong having the combination of poison and then doing extra damage plus getting energy. And then having this where my pet does more damage already, like, that's great. Hey, Poopy. Okay. Alright, well done. You have passed the course in Disruption. This training is extremely useful in battle, especially against spells that take longer to cast. Alright, and the last one, Petmaster Rally. It is time that you learned the arts of snaring and kiting. Snaring lets you slow your foe's movement. Kiting is the act of using movement to make yourself a difficult target while attacking your foe mercilessly. Zhou, one of our ranger instructors, will assist you with this exercise. Slow her down and inflict enough damage upon her that she submits to your skill. Are you ready? So it kind of goes full circle. We don't have anything that cripples, right? We're gonna try without it. We're gonna try to do it without. We actually, as you guys can see, this is open. And this is because Zhou, this is Kai Ying. He's another one. He's the other elementalist trainer that you meet. And then we know already of her. She's actually going to run through that gate away from us. And we're going to try to, I'm going to try to be smart about it, maybe, and see. So welcome, and we have to do it. Go after her. So my pet can run really fast. And I think she's gonna like turn around and try to like run. But the poison is definitely gonna get her. So no, keep attacking. Yep, that's it. See, so you're supposed to run after her, and she runs in this like circle around the course. She actually comes, I think she comes like back around, because this actually loops and like infinite symbols. So it goes like up around here, goes this way, and then comes that way, and then you actually return back through that gate. Because it goes, yeah, it goes that way, goes around this little mountain, comes down underneath the bridge here, and then loops back around into here. So I don't know if that gate probably would have opened at some point for her to run through. All right, so we did it. We have finished. We're now professional ranger, guys. We're like full on, like, hell yeah. All right, so. Here we go, we have finished this, and now we can go, see, and it changed right here. And congratulations, you have earned your Ranger insignia. You're now an expert ranger. May Melander guide your arrows. Boom, done. Alright, Petmaster Raleigh, you have become a valued ally and would like your assistance on a special project. A red frog has reportedly been sighted here on the island. I'm certain I don't need to tell you that red frog sightings are very rare in this part of Cantha, and if confirmed, could be an excellent piece of luck for us. But I don't trust rumors and gossip. I want you to accompany Zujun and Zhou, both of our instructors from earlier, on a mission to verify the beast's existence. They await you in Panjang Peninsula. Alright, so we're gonna do this little side quest. We hear about the red frog. I look like a professional. I mean, I don't know. I just have the regular outfit. I really like this outfit. It's really cool. I love all the Canthan outfits. I think they're really, really cool. So they have these like cool designs on them and stuff. They're very like, I would imagine this being like a Zephyrite armor in Guild Wars 2. You know, they're very much like, because the Zephyrites are very Asian inspired in the way that their whole stuff works. So but it also has like almost this wind design on it, so I would imagine this be Zephyrite armor. Right. Okie dokie. So we have to go find out what's going on. We have to go to an area we have not been in quite yet. And like I said, I'm gonna do a couple of side quests before we continue our journey, because we're actually gonna get to like a not a difficult part. Oh, I shouldn't be by myself. That's okay. So there's Ranzu. We just fought him. He's the elementalist guy. I should be okay. I don't think we're gonna face anything super dangerous on our way. But I forgot to make a group to go. But we can heal ourselves, and we have a pet with us, so our tiger. We can name him what? Raja? I guess that's. Is that how you spell it? Raja? What's with you? Why are you so pissed off, kitty cat? Isn't that what Jasmine called her tiger? Yeah. I was gonna say. Oh, it's with an H. That's why. Oh, let's rename him. It's with an H. Right, we changed it. We changed it. All right, we have some Naga here. Oh, they're not attacking us. Look at them. Alright. Zumai Village. We actually have a side quest here as well, but I'm not gonna do that right now. It's just nice to have this outpost. We're just gonna do this mission. We just earned our insignia. I don't think that's not. Yeah, it's not a physical. Oh, I get a starter rod. All right. So we have our friends here again. We're actually gonna have them join us back. Healer, or maybe yeah, I think I'm gonna take Mai with me. Having assassins are cool, man. I love them very much. So we'll be coming back here. We'll be doing that quest. That was the one that I have to do, but we'll be coming back for that later. We'll be coming back for that at a later juncture. All right, so we actually have Ling Wong here. This is really cool. So earlier I was talking about the pets that you can have, right? So the panda was originally supposed to be a pet for Guild Wars 2, or for Guild Wars 1. I'm sorry, for Guild Wars 1. And then they removed it before factions came out. Because in China, it was something about China where you're not allowed to, because your pet can die, right? So you would have a dead panda there, like if your pet panda died, and that was illegal or something. You couldn't show that in China, so they had to like remove it. But then they re-added them at the very end of like the updates for Guild Wars 2, which was Winds of Change. they actually added pandas, so you can actually get a panda pet now in the menagerie. But yeah, so this is the only panda that you actually see like throughout, like, you know, if you're not going to the menagerie to get a panda or whatever, you know, yeah, this is the only panda that you'll see. So here we are. And she says, it's time. It's about time you arrived. Sujun here believes his pet panda is something of a tracker. Anyone with an ounce of sense knows that this is a ridiculous claim, but Sujun is my equal and insists on letting Lingwan prove herself. So, while I'm loath to speak these words, we follow the panda. Nonsense, Joe. Pandas are among the finest trackers in the animal kingdom. Come, Lingwan, find us that red frog. Alright, here we go. I love that. So they kind of give us a little, Oh, she's picked up something. I bring a message from the Crimson Skull. Oh, this is like a different quest that's happening here. I hate that that's interrupting. That's close enough. Speak and then be gone. But Ling Wang is on her way. Look at her. She's going. There's Wang Ga. He's the warrior guy. We met him a few times. Oh, Ling Wang, you're so fast. So they're having this conversation over here on a different quest, and it's something that probably we'll do at some point. This is actually with farmer Zhang Zhou. I don't know how to pronounce it. Look, a pride of Kappa. Be careful not to startle them. What is it? To startle them. Kappa are very fond of cucumbers, you know? Interesting. There you go, guys. You learned something about Kappa. Kappa like cucumbers. And Joe says, they look to me like they would be just as happy to snack on rangers. Look out. Okay. Where did she go? I was reading text. Oh, they went that way. Oh, follow them. Would have never guessed. Yeah, me neither. Are cucumbers in Guild Wars 2? Are they like an ingredient, like a cooking ingredient? If not, they should be. Are you certain your panda knows what she's doing? Oh. I love how she's so skeptical. Ling Wang is an expert tracker. Look, a Yeti. Okay. So we get a mountain Yeti here. Oh, 15. Maybe I can interrupt something if I do it. Okay, well, so she says, Ling Wang is an expert tracker. Look, a Yeti. And then she says, she's supposed to be tracking the red frog, not Yetis. And Sujun says, well, the two must be very similar in terms of smell. A frog and a Yeti. Okay. Ling Wang is just leaving. She doesn't even care. Where is she going? She's just running off. Well, we're fighting our way through. But it's really cool to have the two that were earlier that were fighting with each other in our group right now. Not fighting with each other, but they were like doing the opposite thing, right? Like she was setting up traps and he was breaking them down. It's really funny. Take this. Oh, my pet level up. So these are fairly high level. Have to be careful here. Because we're level 6, my pet is only level 4. Stop healing yourself. There we go. Wait. Oh boy. Alright, go. Crimson Skull boots. There's Ling Wang. Only cucumber die. Interesting. Yeah, I still haven't. That's like one profession I've never leveled up is my cooking. Why is she not moving? Oh, she's moving now. Oh boy. You probably don't like us coming over here. Do not judge these poor wretched too harshly. Society's to blame for their desperate acts of banditry. Ahem, is what she says. That's beautiful. We have a Skull Priest at level 15. That is really, really strong. I'll try to interrupt this. Oh god, I can't even interrupt this either. I'm trying to kill him because he's the healer of the group. And he was level 15. Holy crap, that's really that's a test of strength for sure. Okay, we leveled up. We're gonna leave that, I guess. Alright, we're going to the rain here. Alright, Ling Wang, where's this red frog? Show us the money. Ooh, there's a bone snap turtle down there. Ooh, we have a boss here. Level 14 boss. Let's see how well that goes for us. Wait. What? Is this a necromancer? It is a necromancer. You just summoned 2 minions. Holy crap. Look at that. Talking about this creature we just fought. Is it not magnificent? Contrary to popular belief, lake drakes are actually very shy creatures and only attack when provoked. But we weren't fighting a lake drake. It was a bone snap turtle, and Ling Wang is off. Our healer keeps getting killed. My pet just got killed. Jesus. Get her! End her life. Why are we not doing damage? What's going on? Why is she... Poison her. I missed or something. No, I was gonna heal. Oh my goodness, why is she so strong? What in the fucking hell is happening here? Right, I wanna get... I think he's not hitting her, and that's not good. Because he needs to hit her. He's a level 10, so we definitely need everyone on board here. There we go. I think this is better now. She definitely uses something that's making it... See, she's blocking. Attacks. What is she using that's doing that? Her pet died again. Oh my god, this is like war of attrition over here. Jesus. What? What are you guys doing here? Oh my god! Kill these guys. Oh, I'm using stuff on my dead pet. That's not even good. God, we almost had her, and then it's like, oh yeah, never mind. How many more enemies are gonna... Oh my god, if Joe dies, that's gonna be bad, isn't it? I feel like that's not good. Oh, she's blocking. She used whatever again. I'm gonna try to interrupt whatever that spell is she's using. But I just need to pay attention to it until it... We're never gonna defeat her! It always gets like really close and then she uses that. Look how long that's lasting, you can see. Okay, now it's stopped. Okay, so now I gotta save this up. I gotta interrupt it, whatever it is. Shroud. That's what it is. Shroud of something. Okay, so when I see that, I gotta interrupt it next time. Oh my god. The interruption is very important. And none of my group members have any interruption on them. Oh my god, and Mai just keeps dying. Corpse of Mai. Oh, my pet died. I was not paying attention to my pet at all. Let's heal him up. Okay, so her thing should end soon. It's a long time that this fucking... Okay. Poison her. Do that. And then... When is it coming? Oh, did she already use it? Oh my god, I didn't see it! Happened so fast. God damn it. Forever this. Oh my god, Joe died. I don't know if she's gonna be able to come back. Did we lose the, no. I think she's just dead, so we're missing the dialogue, the rest of the dialogue on that. That is really stupid. I hate this character. And Mai just dead. Dead over and over again, dying, dead. And she's dead again. No, stop coming after. What? Don't go after my healers now. Go after my pet or something. No! Oh my god. This is so annoying. Oh, I have my. You know what? I'm summoning this guy. He can help me. He'll end this. My fire end. He'll do enough damage to her. 3 hours later. I should have put a timer on for this. See how long this fucking fight's going. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. I missed it again. Like, I can't press it fast enough. And she does so much damage to him. This is the dumbest shit I've ever dealt with. And she's just dead over here. Can't even revive her. I have a revival spell, but I can't even use it. Are you serious? My god. Alright. Pay attention. No, no. Oh, I interrupted it. Get it. Get her. Yes. Oh god, I had to interrupt her. You must have been frightened, Joe, and then we don't get the answer to what she says, because that's so sad. So sad. Oh my god, we don't even get the answer. Ling Wong is just like off doing whatever. I gotta know what she says. I love the dialogue between the two. She says, you see, Joe, Ling Wan has found the red frog. I knew she would. It is a beauty, is it not? Where? Where's this red frog? What? Oh, there it is. Look, it's a red frog, guys. He's still. He's as still as they can. Look at him. He's not moving a muscle. How realistic. Okay, I want to see what she would have said. I need to know what she said. So look at it. Is it not magnificent? Talking about the Lake Drake or whatever. Contrary to popular belief, Drake lakes are actually very shy creatures and only attack when provoked. And she says, "It is coming right for us." Sujin says, you must have frightened it, Joe. Joe. You see, Joe, Ling Wong has found the red frog. I knew she would. It is a beauty, is it not? And Joe says, I'm inclined to believe the beast gave itself up out of pity. Return to Headmaster Greco and I will stay here and make sure Ling Wong does not find any more trouble. Alright, so... Oh, Zujun is the one I can't die. So it actually says Zujun's line about kappas being fond of cucumbers comes from Japanese folklore, which states that cucumbers are the only food they love more than children. Oh, well, there you go. You learned something about folklore, Japanese folklore. That's super interesting. I did not know that. All right, so that was annoying. Oh my god, it's like the interruption, like, man. You have confirmed the sighting? A fortunate sign indeed. Excellent work, young ranger. Do not forget to visit Master Togo in Lina Courtyard now that you have completed your advanced lessons. And he actually gives us a bow, so you're then finished with your, whatever, right? And he gives you a bow, but... we're actually gonna do this little side quest. So we're gonna do the appearance of the Naga, which we have to do in Zumai village. And yeah, and so we have to talk to her because they were talking about. So the Naga are found at. They've been finding them at the Kanthas. They could pose a threat because they've been finding them near the falls. Duenas blessings upon you, upon you, child. Are you a new student at the monastery? Yes, I thought so. I can always recognize the face of an eager young student hungry for knowledge. If this is your first time on Xingji Island, you should really visit some of the local landmarks. Here in Zonqua Vale, you will find Zenai Falls, whose waters supply most of Kantha. You can then take the Tomat Pass to Kinya Province, which is truly a lovely place. While you're there, be sure to visit the Tengu village of Eri, as well as Ongshan Island, where the Kappa make their home. To the east, in Jaya Bluffs, pass through the Zunka Caverns. It is a breathtaking ice cavern that will lead you to Haiju Lagoon, where, of course, you absolutely must visit the bustling Hanzing Pier. The merchants there carry some wonderful goods. So it's really cool. She tells you all the different, some of the, all of the, not all of the locations, but some of the locations. So Zenai Falls, we're actually going to go there. Tomat Pass we have already seen in Kenya Province. We haven't seen a lot of Kenya Province. We've only seen like a little bit, but there's some like really cool beach areas and stuff that you can see. Then we have the Tengu village, which is up here somewhere. We have not seen that. We will see that. Ongsang Island is really cool because it's this island right here. And that is quote unquote the home to the Kappa, but there's only like, you can only visit like a tiny portion of it. It's a really small island. You can only visit like a small portion of it at the bottom, and there's really not that much going on there. To the east, so then she's talking about Jaya Bluffs are over here. This is once you go past the Luna Courtyard, you actually you get down to Saitang Harbor, and then from there you actually go to the Jaya Bluffs, which is out here. Once you go through that, you actually go to Haiju Lagoon. Once you go through, there's a cavern that you go through to get there. And then Haiju Lagoon, and then you get to the Hangzing here, which I think is it out here? I want to say it's like out here or out here. I think it's up here. And it's actually now taken. Oh, it's really cool because she talks about, oh, the merchants there, they carry some wonderful goods. But it's actually, once we go there, there's no merchants there because the Crimson Skull have taken it over, and it's actually like completely besieged. There's like 30 of them. They're just like hanging out there. So there's no merchants. I think there might be like a random merchant somewhere along there, but yeah. Captain Jingyu was wise to send you. The latest information is that the Naga have mapped the area and are using the waters of Zenai to traverse the lands. This is troubling because Kantha has very few rivers, and the Zenai is one of our main water sources. If you travel to the falls, you will see a deep hole with steep constructed walls. This connects to all of Kantha by a large subterranean cave system, providing our Kanthan citizens with fresh water. If something were to happen to this water source, much of Kantha would be without drinking water. Alright, so we have to exterminate the beasts. The Naga. Alright, let's defeat the Naga. So we actually, and this was one of the things that I talked about in my video as well, was how, we did a tour of all of this stuff, right? And I kind of talked about how each of the areas could kind of represent the different areas of the fractal Sunqua Peak. And this was actually one of the ones where I'm like, this is actually in Guild Wars 2, like, in a weird way. And we're going to look at it in a second. And for those of you that have played the Fractal Sunqua Peak, you'll kind of be like, oh yeah, that kind of makes sense. In a weird way that has been added. So we have Lake Wang here, which the falls above Lake Wang, these falls right here, those are the Zenai Falls, and this is the lake. But yeah, so, and we have to exterminate all of these. These are like these organized Naga, and we don't want to have them here. But if you look at this area, it's a circular island, right? Or it's a circular area with waterfalls coming down, with a little island in the middle. And there is a part in the fractal that's kind of like that. Obviously, there's no buildings and stuff around it, so it's a little questionable. Like, it could either be like much later in time. It's probably much later, many years after it, but you know, and maybe like all of this has been broken down at this point, at that point, you know. But I'd like to think that this is like pretty much kind of the area that is being shown in that fractal. A little island in the middle of like these big walls with waterfalls coming down. You kind of do see something similar to that in the fractal. This witch is really powerful. She's using Spirit Rift, which is a super powerful spell. It does a ton of damage, but you have to be in the same area for a long time for it to actually do damage. So you can walk out of it, but of course NPCs don't do that. Alright, so we finished that. We move on. We go back to the same guy now that we took it from. And we'll inform him that the Naga have been taken care of. Scare off? We did more than that. We killed them. All of them. Good work, Petmaster Raleigh. Have you thought about a career in the military? I will inform my commander and your instructors at Xingji Monastery of your deeds and let them know our water supply is secure. Done. Alright, cool. And we get a big chunk of experience points. Now next, we have the belt pouch, right? You wanted to make us a belt pouch, and unfortunately, he didn't have the materials, so he told us to go... this is Zumai Village. I talked about this as well in my pre-End of Dragons video, where I reviewed all the different regions and stuff. And I looked at you know, Xingji was one video that I did, right? And I talked about how I find it so cute that they have like this village right here, which is Zumai Village. Okay, it's this village right here with a few buildings, and then you go literally outside of here. Okay, and you go to another village. Like, it's not even like 10 feet from each other, and they have another village here. This is Kaiten Village, and this is much larger. This is a much larger village, space-wise, because it's like pretty much this whole area down here, which is just this huge farm. So you have these farms here. There's a house there. You have some mills, and a couple houses here. And there's actually, so if you were an elementalist, you'd be coming here, and you'd be training with Kai Ying. Yeah, but this is like a much bigger village than Zumai Village. Zumai Village is a small little, in this, you know, lies in this pass, between Sakwa Vale and Hanjing Peninsula. But yeah, they have a lot of agriculture going on here. You know, they're planting like grapes and whatever these are. And then it goes further, you know, it goes further down, because earlier we did see the this is just from an animal. I was like, does it make me run faster? But earlier we saw the yeah, sunflowers, right? So we have the sunflowers here, and sunflowers up there and up there. So we have some really cool, there's like a little shrine down here, and yeah, so this is like a pretty big village. Let's see what Kai Ying says if we talk to him. You're not an elementalist, are you? What a blinding flash. For a moment I was filled with fire and brimstone, already to train a new student. Ah, well. Listen, I know what you should do. Close your eyes and say, I want to be an elementalist 3 times. Then go with windborne speed and talk to Headmaster Vang about becoming one. On the other hand, you could always report to your true headmaster. So, I don't know what... So, blinding flash. Obviously, these are 2... elementalist spells that he's referencing, but he's also referencing the Wizard of Oz here by close your eyes and say I want to be an elementalist 3 times, which is like, you know, how Dorothy gets home, like clicking your heels 3 times. Alright, hello, we're here for some so Ning is out of leather, is he? Before I can give you this leather, I'll need you to do a favor for me. There are Crimson Skull nearby, whom keep trying to who keep trying to steal some of my animals here. If you can get them to stop, I'd be happy to give you the leather. All right, so they're actually up here. We gotta kill some of these bandage. Evil bandage. I'm gonna go another 30 minutes. I know that like splitting up the streams was kind of annoying, but I don't know, another 30 minutes and I'm gonna finish up. Because then by that time the stream will be like 3.5 hours or something, and it'll be fine. It'll be fine. All right. Okay, belt pouch. Thanks for your help. And then she gives us the hides, and we can go back. So these quests, as you guys can see, are fairly easy to do, but they kind of give you a lot of experience to level up pretty quickly. We're already level 7. You've got the treated hides. Belt pouch that I promised you. Come back, talk to me. Any more questions about storing items? And then he doesn't actually tell us anything about storing items. So, kind of weird, but whatever. But we got a belt pouch, so I don't need any help storing things because I can do it myself now. Let me talk to this merchant right here and sell some of these. I don't care. I know this is, I should be depositing some of those, but I don't really care. I just want to get just money. I just want to collect as much money. So we've already made like 1 platinum, which that's pretty decent. Okay, so next up would be, I do want to do, I wonder if this quest is available right now. I wonder if this quest... maybe not. I think that's going to become available later. I kind of... because I want to point out this... this conversation that happened earlier. So there is a farmer called Zhang Joe, and there's a specific reason I want to do his quest line because it kind of ties into Master Togo a little bit because we heard about the student of his, and we're actually going to meet the student that's in charge of the Crimson Skull, right? We were kind of informed earlier by Ludo about how that kind of works, right? Sips of my cousin Nika. It was she who first showed me the path of the assassin. So my cousin is Nika, and we actually see Nika's ghost in Guild Wars 2. She actually is a very famous assassin who's also descendant of a very famous assassin. So it kind of goes together. Like I love how that goes together. Trying to see where this dialogue is so we can kind of read it. So here it is, and I'm gonna kind of read it. So the farmer, all right, mooing right in my ear over here. The farmer is Zhang Zhou. That's close enough. Speak and then be gone. And it was a Crimson Skull hunter that came, and she says, Captain Jing Meng, I think it's Jing Meng of the glorious Crimson Skulls Guild orders the people of these villages to pay 2/3 of their crops in tribute. And he says, we will starve if we give you that much. What you ask is impossible. And she says, we have many mouths to feed in our guild as well. Surely a farmer eats less than a fighting man. And he responds, farmers work to grow those crops. You do nothing to deserve them. And she says, we protect you against outsiders. None dare attack this village while we patrol these lands. And he says, you godless sons of Kappa rob the village blind. And she says, I take it your answer is no. Captain Jing Meng will not be pleased. And she says, you and your Captain Jing Meng can go to the mists for all I care. and she leaves with saying, "This is not the end of this matter, farmer." And he says, "Go home to your master and tell him we have no further use for you here." So that interaction kind of happens. So it's really cool because there's a side story happening. Like as you go to Shinji Monastery, right? And then Luda is like, "Oh yeah, there's all these things going on, and there's also the Crimson Skull, whose leader is a former student of the monastery of Master Togo." But then we also get the farmer who lives here. We kind of get his story, right? And he seems to be, I guess he seems to be somewhat the leader of the people here, because he kind of answers for the whole town and says like, "We have no need of you guys, and get out of here, and we don't want to deal with you," and blah blah blah. So she's pissed off, and she's like, "This is not the last you've heard of us," and it won't be. So we actually will see, we will get a conclusion to that whole story in a little bit. So all right, let's talk to Master Togo. We have done everything pretty much, right? We have done a couple of side quests. And we have gotten a belt pouch, and we have gotten our ranger insignia, and we've heard of the good fortune because of the frog, right? We've found the red frog, so we can now move on, right? And Master Togo says that now that you've chosen a secondary profession, I have a rare honor to bestow upon you. Every year, I bring my most promising students to the minister for a formal introduction. This year, I've selected you along with Yijo here for this honor. If you accept my invitation, meet me in Sanqua Vale, just outside the monastery gates, and we shall proceed to Minister Cho's estate. Alright, so we're his most promising student this year, as well as Jijo, who was Jijo Tan, who was one of the first people, like when we were there, he was one of the people that was kind of asking, I couldn't really read the text, he was asking Master Togo like a bunch of questions. He was very eager to like learn. It doesn't actually show up in here what he was talking about, but he was talking to Master Togo on the way in. I want to see if our headmaster, if anything like changes in their dialogue. Let's see if he says anything different. Yeah, no, it's the same stuff. Right, so this is the monastery, and they only really have one big building. That's it. And then a big tent here with some... I mean, these look more like storage rather than like actual houses. And it's really cool. So the actual door to Sanqua Vale is almost exactly in this location in Guild Wars 2. But it's blocked off. It looks very different, and it doesn't have like that cool dragon and stuff. So, but yeah, that definitely does exist. All right, and here's Master Togo. Let us walk in peace, shall we? It is such a lovely day. Let us proceed to the estate. So up there is the estate. So we have to actually go to. We have to follow him. He's a level 20 ritualist, and Jijo Tan is a ritualist as well at level 10. Still much higher than us. We have level 3 companions here in our group, who, when you have companions in your group, depending on which outpost you're in, that's the level they are. So we left their level 3 here, level 6 in Zumai Village, but we didn't leave from Zumai Village, so they're actually level 3 that we regularly get. Alright, we're fighting these mantids. It's so nice just walking through factions, you know, through Cantha of 250 years past, you know, from the current Guild Wars 2 kind of thing. It's very nice. It's very, I just thought about this recently, it's very atmospheric, and I find myself, like, when something has like a really great atmosphere, I find myself more immersed, right? And immersion is such a huge thing for me because I like to just be immersed in the games that I play. I like to just like really feel like, oh, I'm in there and I'm going on this journey, you know, it's really cool. And Guild Wars 1 and 2 both do a really good job with the music and the sounds and you know, it's just very like, oh, that's very cool. There's Jinzo. Remember how he was one of the people that we had to fight as well. And there's Talon Silverwing. He's actually a warrior instructor as well. I forgot about that. So he's actually hanging out here. I love how his model changes. I don't know what that's based off of. A human? Huh. I'm Tal's Silverwing of the Tengu. Whatever. Something, something. I don't want to miss this train. Alright, this is the entrance to the minister's estate. Going through this big gate. And there's Minister Cho's estate. Remember, none of these things on this side is accessible in Guild Wars 2. And I hope at some point it will become accessible. And like a mini expansion or something. Alright. So here we are. We have made it. They kind of just stand there and wait. I wonder if they do body block the guards. That's very interesting. What is it? The minister is very busy and does not see anyone without an appointment. Formal introduction. Seems you're the new bunch of students Master Togo has been training. Most promising indeed. No doubt my son will be trained at the monastery when he comes of age. I will need to speak with Master Togo before I can let you in. I'm honored to be here. When you're ready, make your way. Yep, let's go. 17 times, I guess. Alright. Time to enter the estate.
Master Togo, I did not know you were here. The minister has been waiting for you. Please, you are welcome here.
Alright, and he grants us entrance. Oh. What's going on?
What is going on?
It is madness! Guards have turned on each other! Something has gone terribly wrong! It is madness, I tell you! Madness!
A stick! He gets stabbed with a stick. I don't know why they chose a stick for that animation. I don't know if they were trying to like make it seem not as brutal. Like if it was a sword, it would look more brutal or something. I don't know. I don't know why it was.
You must stay here. Do not let anyone else in or out of this gate until we know what is going on. Whatever it is that threatens his estate must not be allowed to threaten the entire monastery.
Master Togo, my son, he is in there.
I will look for him.
Please, Master Togo, bring him back alive.
Alright, so something is going on. Remember, Amara predicted a plague would come, and now we have guards in this estate attacking each other. So we are now in Minister Cho's estate. I'm at a complete loss as to what is happening. It appears that the guards on staff just suddenly went mad. They're either fighting each other or fighting the animals that have been afflicted. The few who managed to keep their wits say they saw a dark form appear and disappear, but none could give more information than that. We desperately need Togo's help in this situation. It really is a shame you students had to be involved in this mess. Alright, so we actually get a little bit of info. They saw a dark figure appear and then disappear. So we have already a team. They're now level 6 here, and we're just going to enter the mission. So now we're doing an actual mission. Super fun. Alright, let's go. Master Togo must survive, and Geotan must survive. Geo, Petmaster Raleigh, come with me. Minister Cho is in grave danger. We must find him before it is too late. And Geo-chan says, yes, Master, right away. Come, Petmaster Raleigh. The Master wishes us to fight by his side. We will die with great honor. Let's not be too hasty, please. The dying part is not something I signed up for, mister. And I have Resurrect on me, and so does my my lady friend Taya over here, okay? We have sickened guards here. Sickened guards, we'll have to destroy them. Let us focus our attacks on one foe at a time so that we can defeat them more quickly. That is a very good strategy to do. You always want to focus on the healers. Master, isn't it true that we can call out our target by holding control and double clicking one of the sickened guards? Quite so, Petmaster. Raleigh, you should be the one to call a target. Okay, let's call a target here. We did. So we get a little ding, and I call out. I'm attacking sickened guard. But he says, what does he say? He says, the rest of us will attack your target. Hurry now, Petmaster Raleigh. Hold control and double click. I didn't double click, but that's okay. We did. We still called it out. All right. Stay close, students. Danger lurks where you least expect it. And Geotan says, yes, Master. We must keep our eyes open and stay with the group. All right. So we can look across. This is the whole estate of the minister here. But we have sickened guards to fight. And I can call a target, and we can attack that target. Beautiful. Oh, but what do we have over there? There's a lost boy, guys. Remember the guard's son? Now, students, we will regroup near that tree there. Do you see how I've indicated the location on your minimaps? Do this, simply left click. So you can click on the map. You can also give more advanced instructions by holding down the left button and drawing on the map. There's something evil at work here, as what the minister's guard says. Yeah, we can draw on the map. See, if I click once, the marker appears temporarily. If I click and hold, I can draw on the map. How very useful. Do you see that boy up there? Perhaps it is guardsman Zui's lost son. Child, please stop. And he runs away. He's running away. Running away through all of them. We wish you no harm, he says. Yeah, so the boy is running across the bridge there. We must stay together. We're much more effective as a group. So we have a river that flows through here. So Master Togo says, remember, our strength comes in numbers. A lone hero is often a dead hero. And Geo says, yes, Master, there is safety in our numbers. Please, no, Tanyo, it is me, your brother. You know me. Wait, Tanyo. Help, please. Okay, so we're actually killing this guy's brother right now. I cannot thank you enough for your help. Those guards, they were not people. They were not the people I once knew. Something changed them. Be careful. There are more of them about. Okay. See there? A large group of enemies waits just ahead. This battle will be glorious, is what Geotan says. Master Togo says, Geo, stop! With such a large group, it's best to keep your distance and see if they will separate. Giving you a better opportunity to strike. Master Togo says, wait here, students, and I will lure them back to you if you are patient. The battle will be much easier for you. So teaching you a little bit about mechanics of the game. So he lures them back. Oh. he kind of stopped running, and I was like, I guess we are supposed to attack him. But I remember him actually bringing. There's a crane, guys. We can actually. We're gonna get a crane after this mission. I'm gonna bring my pet tiger back. I'm gonna have him go to the menagerie with all the other pets. Right. Go, 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 kill them all. Oh, she almost died. Wow, she died. She did die. Holy crap. Man, it's dangerous, guys. Master Turgo says, keep up, students. It is imperative that we find Minister Cho quickly and learn what has been happening. So we actually see an afflicted horror here. That creature is no normal foe. I can see a glowing aura of power around it. When you defeat such an opponent, its death will provide you with a morale boost. This will recharge all of your skills and temporarily increase your health and energy. This will even allow us to recharge our resurrection signets. We should not hesitate to use them in battle with such an enemy, for if it is defeated, the signet will recharge afterwards. Right, I don't have a resurrection signet. I'm actually a monk, so I actually have a resurrection spell that does not expire at any moment. But yeah, fighting that boss. Bam. Nice. That does a ton of damage. Alright, we move on. So there's some healthy minister guards. I tried to approach the estate, but the other guards, my own friends, they attacked me. I do not understand what's happening. So we're on the on the grounds of the estate, but we're not actually in the actual I guess building part of it or something. All right. So look at this. We have what is that? Some sort of feathered demon? It's a moa. He's looking at this moa over there. I believe it is a moa bird, Jijo. It is from a land far across the Great Sea. Yeah, remember guys, we had a big moa. The minister is fond of collecting exotic animals. It seems some of them have gotten loose. This one seems to be quite ill, does it not? It looks quite dangerous to me, Master. So we actually have to fight the menagerie that the minister has. His little menagerie of animals, of exotic animals, and unfortunately we have to kill it. And the feathers fly everywhere. Remember that? That was always fun. Ooh, and we're getting a bunch of experience. So yeah, we have lynx, warthogs. There's a friendly tiger, not afflicted, I guess. We have moas there, bears, stalkers, all kinds. They're super low level though, so they die pretty easily. get these bears too. Master Togo was ready to like move on. Chocolate Bunny! Easter's already active, huh? First Chocolate Bunny in that film. Oh, there's the lost boy. There's that child again, and it can only be Guardsman Zui's son. Zui's son? Yeah, I know, not the pets, right? It's so sad. The poor animals. But yeah, the plague is spreading on this estate. Yeah, so there's a lot of dead people now around. You can see a lot of corpses everywhere. And look, they have like green coming out of them. Like, they have like green grossness coming out of them. I'm trying to see a window on the ground there. Like, what the heck is going on with you guys? So this is the actual estate as far as I understand it. Or the actual, like, building part of it. Well, we do not see any inside. I mean, Guild Wars 1 never had any inside. Oh my god, I'm dead. Where are my healer friends? This is Guild Wars 1. Yeah, this is Guild Wars 1. Come on. Heal. Heal him. Yeah, I'm gonna let Master Togo go first because he's like level. I mean, these are level 8, and my party members are level 6. My pet is level 5. I'm like, no thanks. Let Master Togo, the level 20, do most of the heavy lifting in place. They're demolishing us. Holy crap. And you get a golden egg as well. I forgot about that. Wait, hold on. Master Togo. The minister's estate is up ahead. We must hurry. I fear the situation is far worse than I expected. Alright, so we go up here. And there is the minister. He's right there. He's safe, guys. We don't know where the boy is. We gotta... this is really cool. The golden egg. It increases all your attributes by 5, or by 1 for 5 minutes. It's kind of pretty strong. All right, there's the Minister Cho. He is safe. Or is he? Guild Wars 1 cutscenes are the funniest shit ever. Like, did you see that? Oh my god, something came out of him. It's a Cryptus. Oh wait, wrong game. So the diseased minister has become this Cryptus creature. I'm gonna keep calling him a Cryptus, which is just really funny to me. Oh, okay, and we have killed him. Oh, minions. Minions in cutscenes are always the funniest shit.
May the envoys carry you swiftly on to the gates of everlasting paradise.
May the envoys. We will actually meet the envoys.
Come out, little one. It is all right. You're safe now.
So there's the little boy.
You are Master Toga.
Ah, I can see you are a very smart little boy. But tell me, what brings you tears?
I had a bad dream.
A bad dream? Tell me what sort of dream could cause such tears.
The wind blew the leaves from the trees. And the animals in the zoo all became scared. The animals. They were always very tame. But something in my dream made them angry. And they started hurting everyone. Then the people got angry too. And they started to hurt each other. Minister Joe, he was the most angry of all. And he turned into a big angry monster.
Not a dream, kid.
Well, your parents, little one.
My mother died when I was very little. I do not remember her much.
And your father?
He is guarding the gate.
We already knew this. I don't know why he's asking
You
that.
do not think he will be angry like Minister Cho, do you?
No, little one. I do not think he will be angry at all. In fact, I think he'll be very happy when he sees you. I will see that our little friend here makes it back to his father. Go find Aang the Ephemeral and tell him what we have found here. He will be most interested.
So Aang the Ephemeral is actually a spirit. And so it seems that we're looking to inform him of what has transpired here. Yeah, and we actually get to go to a really cool outpost. Really like this outpost. It's very small, but it's very, very cool. Yay! Alright, I think 15 minutes is the cutoff for the Masters reward. So actually, I got lucky there. I don't. Is there anything else I have to know? Okay. And so we're here. So this is right outside the minister's estate where we just were. I did level up, which is nice. Level up our pet some more. Here's Aang the Ephemeral. So he says, Master Toga has requested that you travel to Eri, the ancient Tengu village in Kenya province, to warn the citizens there that the plague has come to Kantha. Speak to their leader, Sor Honorclaw, and tell her to prepare for the plague's arrival. Okay, so a ritualist trainer. So he's actually one of the ritualist trainers. I've served Master Toga in the monastery for some years now, though time does not pass for me as it does for you, so I'm not certain how long exactly. In any case, I do not think I can help you, since you are not studying the ritualist. Alright, so what do we... I don't think anything interesting, just another skill. But I really like this outpost. It's very cute. It has like a little pond. And has these like cute little buildings. Almost like a little garden type of thing. We're gonna be doing I'm gonna go back and last thing I'm gonna do before we finish off tonight is we're gonna actually get a and we have some side quests as well, so we're gonna be doing those next time. We're gonna be continuing the story. I don't think we're gonna finish Xingji Monastery. It depends. I don't know how long I will stream, but I'm gonna drop off the tiger, and the last thing we're gonna do tonight is we're just gonna go grab a new pet. We're actually gonna get the crane. So we have that available in Minister Cho's estate. So we're gonna grab a crane. Do you have any interest in my pet? Yep. All right, and there he goes, off to the menagerie with him. All right, Ranmuzu Gardens. And let's go back, and there, like, our group members are now level 10. So we actually have everyone is still sick in here, but we have a stronger group of friends now. I don't have any skills that I can use now because I need to find a crane. I don't know. Tiger. Menagerie. I did see a crane earlier, and that was on. Was that over here, or was that? No, we can freely move about now. Before we weren't able to do that. This is the menagerie. So it was before the menagerie that I saw it. So unfortunately, we have to kill the animals again until we find the animal we're looking for. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna summon my my fire end because he's gonna just demolish them all. We're gonna have a look to see if we can't find any. I'm dead. Holy crap. We're all level 10, so Mai is dead as well. Ah. Uh-oh. Wow. I didn't even, like, I had like 3 seconds before. Forgotten trinket. Okay, everyone is dead. Well, that didn't last very long, did it? We actually get more of these afflicted now that are hanging about. And I think, I didn't look at his level, but I think they're higher level, aren't they? No, they're level 10. We should be able to defeat them, but... If we focus on one, I think we should be okay. Augmented flash. I think I'm gonna... Hold on, let me change... I think I'm gonna take Mai out and take maybe something more defensive. I don't know if Lucas is more defensive. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. We're gonna get a crane. I can't, unfortunately, I can't enter the other way. Like, you know, because that's where we originally started, and then we saw like the crane was like over here or something. But I can't start from there. The only way that I can start from there is starting the mission, and that is like on a set path, and I am not allowed to like move around and do whatever I want. Oh god, they got involved with these. Okay, well, we just got 2 groups all at once. We're already like getting screwed. Scribe, is that the healer? Is there a healer? I don't know if there's a healer. No, there isn't. I don't know if there is. Yes, we get more of these afflicted now. They're so gross. I love them now. They're like a mix between like Cryptas and Risen, I feel like. In a weird way. I need all of you guys to come up here. I mean, like, standing down there is not going to do anything for us. Alright, so let's move on. Go back to where we were. I think I gotta go all the way across. I think it's like somewhere over there. I mean, maybe I'll find some somewhere in a different location. Maybe there's one on this side over here. I could be wrong. We'll have to look around for some. Maybe I'll go this way. This over there and see. Because there's probably a way to like loop around to get to that area that I was talking about. Oh, there it is. There's a crane right there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Problem is, it's so easy to kill them when you're trying to charm them. Only a level 3. Dude, that's the thing. Don't kill it! Don't kill it! No, they killed it. Alright. Hope there's another one somewhere around here. The only one? It might be the only one, guys. I'll probably have to reload again. So I probably have to send my group back and not summon my my Fire Emblem, because I can't command my Fire Emblem to leave, and he will just attack whatever target, and he does a ton of damage. So if we take the same path, if we try to avoid these guys, because fighting these guys is annoying. If we avoid these guys, we just have to fight some of the sickly animals down here in that little, in the menagerie down there. Yeah, we can go this way. So you got this little, like, you know, this is where like the farmers live or something that live on the estate. We're one of these guys. Hello. Oh, he's looking right at me. Hello. Oh, he's so cute. Yeah, because I can send my group away, so if I don't have to summon my Fire Emblem, I should be good. Wonder if it's spawned in the same location again. Yes. Yeah, I still think that we should have that same mechanic of, you know, because in Guild Wars 1, the pets grow as they level up. They become larger just simply in size. They become a larger size. And I really think that that should be the same in Guild Wars 2. I mean, it doesn't have to be like massive, because some of those animals like they become unrealistically large in Guild Wars 1. But it would be kind of cool to see, because you charm them as juvenile, right? You charm juvenile versions, so you think by the end of it they're not like, you know, they should grow. Hi, Greedy Bliss. I was about to leave actually. Sorry you missed the stream. I'm actually literally about to leave. I'm just gonna grab this crane. So I don't think I have to worry about... Look at him. Pecking me. He's not doing any damage though. Ta-da! Hello! Look at him. He's so cool. We have a crane friend. Oh, I don't. His name. Well, we can keep it at Raja. That's fine. I don't really care. So now we have a little crane friend, guys. I'm gonna deselect him to get that red ring out of there. And yeah, so he'll hang out with us now. We got a new pet friend, and he'll grow to be super big. So we will see him at level 20, I'm sure. We're gonna level, and I think he'll level up to level 20 before we get the crab, because we're gonna end up with the crab. We're gonna do the crab first, but yeah. So that's gonna be it for today, guys. So like I said, I'm trying to set up this roguelike challenge for Guild Wars 2. I don't know if I'm doing that tomorrow. You've been going at it long. I've been probably 3-4 hours now. 4 hours, I want to say. I started. Wait, what time is it now? 1:16. I started at like 9:30, so about 4 hours now. I've been at it. I had to do a second stream. I did because my internet like crapped out on me and the stream closed down. Because YouTube doesn't. The thing with YouTube is when you like disconnect or something, it like literally shuts down the stream, and like even if you in your program like reconnect, it doesn't actually continue the stream. So it looks like on my end like I'm continuing the stream, but I'm actually not. It's literally I'm not streaming at all, which is kind of weird. So I had to redo the stream. So I did like an hour and something, almost like an hour and 30 minutes or something, and then I did almost 2.5 here. So but yeah, I usually go live around like usually 9:30 is when I go live, like my time, Eastern Standard Time. But yeah, so I'm trying to set that stream up. I'm trying to get this little like roguelike thing going on for Guild Wars 2. We'll see if I'm doing that. I also want to do Underspace. So Underspace I've been talking about a lot, which is the like freelancer spiritual successor. It is now in early access, guys, on Steam. So I want to stream that. I want to play that. I want to kind of go through the whole game. I want to explore it. I want to see all the things that are to see, because anytime I've played it, I've only played it in, you know, the first like few missions, and you know, haven't really done a lot of it. So I want to do more of that. And like I said, there's a bunch of other games that I want to play. So I'm slowly getting back into streaming. I'm also writing more scripts for videos, and I would like to do more of the did you know stuff and like that type of stuff. So we're slowly rolling back into doing regular content here on the channel. We did get new we got new emojis for members. So if you guys want to become members, we have some really cute I just got them today, little emojis, little owl emojis. So if you guys are interested in that, I would really appreciate it. All the support has been really great. And yeah, I would like to really I've been busy with other things in my life that I kind of wanted to focus on, but I'm now slowly getting to the point where I'm like, okay, I think I can kind of concentrate a little bit on making content again, because we haven't really done a lot of content. So I would like to make more videos. I'd like to kind of do more stuff. So anyways, thank you guys so much, and make sure that you subscribe to the channel or become members if you're wanting to. And I will hopefully, I don't know if I'm streaming tomorrow, guys. I'm not sure, but probably Tuesday. I'm thinking, like, if not tomorrow, then Tuesday I will be streaming. Kind of depends on what I'm doing, but I'd like to at least do one more stream on one of these in the next couple of days. If not, I might stream both days, but I don't know. So just kind of, you know, if you guys subscribe to the channel and you hit the bell, you get notified when I go live. And yeah, so anyways, thank you, Greedy Bliss. Thanks to my sister. Thanks, Jacob. Thanks, Emily. And thank you to everyone else that was in the background that was like hanging out. I appreciate you guys coming in. And I will see you guys next time.